Good morning. Oh my goodness. First of all, this is Morning with Sheryl, and I'm Sheryl. And I am so sorry. I promise that once I get out of vacation time, that I promise I will actually have a schedule where I'm live at about the same time every single day. Um, During a regular time in my life when I'm teaching. Uh, I'm up at 7:30 in the morning. My first class starts at 8:45, and so I'll be coming here about 8 o'clock every morning. Um, and so that's going to be the plan. But I decided to begin doing this right at the beginning of my break, right? And so it's like, oopsie, I slept. I've been sleeping in a lot. I also keep saying that I am going to not have Christmas decorations behind me. Yeah, that hasn't happened either. So I'm not going to promise that. I'm going to say it's going to come down when it comes down. And it will eventually. Eventually it'll come down, it has to. So anyway, yeah. um, welcome. Hey, welcome to 2026, right? Happy New Year. Today is the second. I was bad yesterday. Yesterday, I really did very little to nothing, and it wasn't because celebrating the night before happened, because it really didn't. I did go to bed after midnight on New Year's Eve, but that's not necessarily abnormal for me. I'm a night owl, and so that's why this whole morning thing was an interesting challenge for me because I'm normally in bed between 11:30 and midnight, sometimes a little after midnight, and then, like I said, up at 7:30, which is not ideal. I know. Please don't comment. I get it. But I'm getting a lot more sleep than a lot of people, and when my head hits the pillow, I am out. The only time I get up in the night is sometimes if a dog barks or a cat cries or something that wakes me up. Rarely do I have to go use the restroom in the middle of the night, but yeah, I mean that's it. Most of the time, my head hits the pillow, and then I'm awake in the morning when I wake up. And I normally wake up right around the time that my alarm is going to go off, so my body's just gotten trained to do that. Um, like this morning, I woke up at about between 7 and 7:30, and I thought I don't want to get up yet, and so I slept. It was it was beautiful. It was really nice. I was having some weird dreams though. I don't really remember them. I just remember them being kind of weird. But anyway, no matter where you are right now, beginning the new year, I really kind of want to talk about the fact of how many New Years I've had and something I've learned about moving into a new year. Um, First of all, I'm really hoping that maybe you will make watching me and being with me and talking to me a part of your year. That would be awesome. But I really want to encourage you, especially right here as we begin. I want to encourage some stillness because, unfortunately, this time of year, you are going to be bombarded with just basically from all sides with people telling you that you need to do something to improve your life, right? The biggie is exercising and losing weight. This is the time when all the commercials on television are going to be talking about it. The radio is going to be talking about it. YouTube's going to be talking about it. Ooh, get out there and lose 100 pounds this year. I've made jokes about the fact that I have been really good at making that New Year's resolution every year that I'm going to lose weight. And the one time that it actually happened is when I had not had it on my radar. I just made the decision that I was going to be different. And guys, that's a decision you have to make every single day. And when you don't make it for a while, you gain weight. That is what it is. And then you decide that you're going to make that a priority again. That's a human thing that I've had to I've had to accept. Um, anyway, no matter what you want to do with your life this year, I want you to avoid the temptation of just like rushing into the plans for it, right? Going out and joining something like right now. Because there's going to be a lot of temptation to do that. There is a true value in just starting out slowly and working your way into something, right? And just kind of, I don't know, allowing yourself the space to arrive rather than rush to it. Um, I know we always talk about it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, but honestly, I really hope you can kind of look at 2026 with a I got all year. Okay. And literally look at it for that amount of time, like a marathon. Okay, where you have to pace yourself. I've never run a marathon, so I'm saying this from what I've heard from other people. I like running very much, but you have to pace yourself, right? You have to look at it and go, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. We talk to our students a lot of times. I mean, this was in my former life when I was teaching at a brick and mortar school, before I retired and then went back to teaching because I love kids. We used to call it chunking, which basically meant let your brain rest in between, right? Study for 20 minutes, 25 minutes about, with something, and then go do something like play a video game or something. Set alarms so you're not allowing yourself to do one thing for too long, but let your brain have those breaks because it makes all the difference in the world. And I still talk to my students a lot about that. So it's kind of like that whole sprint versus marathon mentality where you have to give yourself the time. Okay. And realize if you do have weight to lose or you do have muscle to gain or whatever, it's not going to happen overnight. And when you expect it to, I'm talking to myself too, when you expect it to, you get frustrated and stop. So you have to understand you're looking forward to months from now for certain goals. Okay. Even if you're just trying to make a goal of creating a good habit, you're looking at months from now before it's truly a habit for you. It has to be a process until then, right? So it's important that we give ourselves grace as we move into this because far too often we're going to blame ourselves and go, I'm never going to, whatever that is. Right. So I'm hoping that you really kind of look at your life and go, this is what I would like to have happen, but I'm going to start slowly and deliberately into it. Okay. And I'd love to talk about that in comments too. If there's something you want me to research or talk more about, especially if I've got an experience with it, I can talk to you, but I don't mind doing some research for you too and coming back with that as well. So I'm hoping that you can have hope without the pressure, right? That you can have, I don't know, just health and peace and connection, growth, right? But without demanding perfection from yourself, because that is the true killer of your motivation. If you're demanding yourself to be perfect, you're not going to be. And you have to give yourself that grace. So for me, I'm going to say that I'm not going to be demanding a lot from this year. Okay. I'm going to be slowly working toward things that I want to have happen, but it's going to be a marathon for the year. Okay. So I just want to kind of, I wrote myself a note here. I want you to either choose a word, like kind of your theme word for this year, or choose one intention, one thing that you're going to go do, or just be simply open to whatever is going to happen. Like, just let it be, but be open to whatever unfolds for the year. Okay. Any of that can be good to make a successful year and one that does not put the pressure on you, but gives you the grace that you need to be human. All right. Anyway, thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, all those things, but also leave a comment. If you like and subscribe, it really helps me to reach more people. It helps us to be kind of gain a community, and that's really what I'm looking for is a community of friends who get together, who talk, who allow me to help them in any way I can or to research things in any way I can. But that's the I would love it if we can truly look at different topics that we really all want to talk about, and become a source of strength for each other. Anyway, thank you again so much for being with me here today, and I will see you again tomorrow. And I'm going to try to be as close to 8 o'clock Pacific time as possible. Okay. All right. I'm promising you. So that means I'll do it. All right. Have a great one, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.